Let's see. There you go. Okay, let's go here. Hello. Took off the fangs so that I can get my face cleaned up, have some dinner, and then be putting them back on. Hey, how you doing, darling? Hopefully today's been going decently well. Because it's been a lovely day so far. Like, people have actually been in kind of a good mood, which I'm like, I can work with this. I can work with this. It's funny. One little CEO and suddenly a lot of people are in a really good mood. Hey. Ah, thank you. Hello, welcome back, Rose. Right. Hey. Let me see if I can actually read people's names. Hello, Mariah. Hello, Abby. Hi, Rose. Oh, no, that is supposed to be singular. Pardon as I still cleaning off some of the makeup. I took a really hot shower and then went, oh yeah, that's right, I got my makeup still on. That's definitely gotta come off now. Hey! How you doing, Mariah? Well, today I went grocery shopping and picked up some other stuff that I really needed, like facial toner and just some essentials and whatnot. I rehearsed some lines because I have some content that I want to film a little bit later on, and some of them are like interactive duet kind of things for like COD Call of Duty cosplayers and, you know, other people who want to have some fun participate as long as they are adults. If I ever catch a child duetting me for any fucking reason. No. Hey, how you doing, Schwag, darling? Hopefully you're having a decent day, kitten. I do love Kat Von D's stuff, because, oh my god, does it like to... It stays on. It has fought me this entire way. Holy shit. There we go. I've been having a very decent day. I also had a tiny bit of salad. Like, literally, just 2 bites of salad. And I'm in a very, like, even kilter kind of place, you know what I mean? I have, unfortunately, when I was a younger person, I was in bad positions. And, like, more recently looking back, there was a couple of situations, even when I was, like, younger, than I realized that I was like, oh, you know what, that was... that probably was not a good thing. So I'm just like, yeah, no. I've seen too much strife and struggle go on in the world. I myself am also an adoptee, so I'm trauma-informed on a lot of different levels. And I'm just like, nah. Like, I know who I like, and if I'm going to have an in-depth discussion, I'm going to use all of my words, which means I like talking to adults. And I would never want to put another young person in harm, because I think too many adults in the 80s, the 90s, even before that, but like too many adults in my raising just absolutely failed me and let me be in spaces where I was a target. So I'm just like, yeah, we're not doing that. We're making sure the kids are safe. Because that's how you keep children safe. That's how you keep young people safe. Is you make sure that you are doing everything you can, even gently so. Make sure you're doing everything you can so that they don't have access to spaces where they would be in peril. So, you know. Okay, so what are we doing? I already got a bunch... Oh, gotta get my cutting board. Oh, thank goodness I did dishes, because I'm probably gonna have to do them again tonight. Okay. Got our pan and cutting board. So how is everybody this evening? Hello, how you doing, Maka? Makame. Sorry, I watched way too much anime growing up, and even still to this day, every now and again I repeat certain affects. Hey Lux, how you doing today? Good, hey Kate. Hey Krabby. So far I got pretty much everything, so yeah. Thank you, darling. I literally just stepped out of the shower, so we're doing, when I say get ready with me, we're doing like the full routine, because I'm going to be doing some content filming tonight on a couple of different levels. I even got my blue velvet dress, so we're going to do that, but let's put some hair care products in. Okay, we've got some of that, some of that, some of that, and some of these. Oh, good. Yeah. Work that dinner. Stay. Also, I do have my tarot cards on me, so if you all need a tarot card reading, it's just $5 a card. You go up to the Blinks and Lio. What the? Wait. I thought I had... Oh, let me do... There we go. Did somebody just... I don't know if somebody just fulfilled my goal or achievement, because it's not showing anything, but thank you. I have reset the goal, so if you want to, feel free to have that. I really do appreciate it. I'm good making dinner. Oh, that's right. Let's do the hair and face real quick, because that's going to soak in for just a touch. Okay, so this is deep conditioning, hair mayonnaise, just enough to coat the palms of my hands. And as usual, the shed. The shed. Because apparently this particular length that I have is roughly my maximum length on my hair. For the longest time I thought, like, if you just let your hair grow, it'll just, Rapunzel itself out. Apparently hair growth has a particular life on it. Some people, yeah, the hair follicles are practically immortal and it just grows and grows and grows and grows and grows. And, they do, like, little trims here and there and keep it healthy. But, yeah, with other people's hair, apparently it grows to a certain length and then sheds out to regrow again. Like, oh, interesting. So, I ended up with nice, decently long hair. I wanted to be one of the super long hair girlies. I really did. Well, because, okay, so I grew up in, like, the 80s, 90s-ish when I got into anime. And in anime, there was, like, especially with the magical girls, that super long hair was, like, a thing. And I'm just like, I want to be the super long hair girly. I want to come in just looking immaculate, just fucking slaying it in, like, a three-piece suit with a saber and, like, hair past my ass, My hair went, we'll go to the shoulder blades. We can give you shoulder blades. I'm like, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. It was either that or if my hair would have gone more towards, like, the C4 range, oh, I would have been so happy. I would have been so fucking happy if my hair had gone even more towards the C4 range. Hey, Divine, how do you do? Okay, we're letting that soak in on my hair for a bit. Let's do the face. Just adding a little bit of a moisturizer, hydrator. Because it is winter weather, and your skin gets so dry and chapped. But for me, I can't stand most lotions on my face. Ooh, upset set and right. Okay, so maybe it's not just me. Like whenever you're doing spell work, like your whole system feels a little different about everything. Oh, you poor thing. Hey, how you doing, Wild? Hey, Gecko. Oh my God, Gecko, are you a cat too? Okay, the next thing that wanted to roll out of my mouth would have been funny, but dirty, but funny. But also, oh my God, I am the crazy cat lady. Fuck yeah! I love that. So Gecko, Schwag, Gecko. Y'all apparently are my kittens. Ooh, non-lactose milk when you have lactose intolerance. Ooh, no. Oh, you poor thing. You poor thing. Yeah, lactose. Once you become intolerant of that stuff, oh no. No. Hey. Ah, would you like a one-card read? But the spell word. Oh, fair enough. Schwag. The more cats, the better. I have 2 hands and ADHD. Everybody's going to get attention. So let me pull out gonna do steampunk for you. Letting the hydrator set in and letting the hair mayonnaise do its thing. Da-da-da. Ooh, and I got the ingredients for coquito. Fuck yeah! If nothing else, I like a bit of levity. Makes the world a little bit more bearable. Oh, and by the way, everybody can feel free to like, love, share. If you watch my content, I should say it this way. If my content comes across your feed normally, feel free to watch it through, give it the likes, the loves, the shares, the comments, whatever. Even if it's yeah, you're doing good, keep going, do more of these things. Those are all cool. Try not to like spam because for whatever reason with TikTok, if you spam like a bunch of somebody's content, they take it like you're trying to artificially inflate numbers and and so they will like shadow ban your favorite creators, and that's one of the reasons sometimes you don't see quite as much of us apparently is because we've been getting a little shadow banned, you know what I mean? But yeah. Hey, Milk! Feel like I gotta sneeze. Apparently not. Give it a minute. It'll happen. That needs to go there. Ah, Queen of Wands. Da-da. The Queen of Wands on her gorgeous stallion. Crop in hand. Fun side skirt thing going on. Queen of Wands, mother of stability. She is the party planner, party setter, the hostess. Take the cue. Take the cue. You can be fun, you can be gregarious, you can be a wallflower, that's all fine. But right now, be the person who makes sure that things are running smoothly. You don't have to micromanage or anything, but like, flit in with your lovely, lovely self. Do your thing. Don't hold yourself back from interacting. If you're feeling hesitant, it's just, it's one of those things. You're just making sure that, everybody's comfortable. No. Go in, bit of confidence, do what you need to do, and then gently direct your life and conversation as it is needed. I know she seems a little bit severe, but it's much more that, come on, darlings, we're supposed to be going on a fox hunt already, and he's already got a 3-minute head start. Thank you! Oh my god, apparently you all have completed stage 1 of the team quest. Yay! Team cheers have been unlocked for all team members to send and celebrate. Heck yeah. We'll mix up some coquito and get some of that warm spirit going. Oh, thank you so much, Angie. I appreciate it. So yeah. Do it. You got this. You've got this. It's okay to be gregarious at times. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, everybody. How are we doing tonight? I'm very much appreciating all of you. I already had myself a little bit of salad, so I'm very comfortable. And we're going to work on a bit of dinner. There's my cutting board. And then we'll make some drink. And then possibly do some makeup, which should be hilarious because there's going to be spiced rum involved. Yay! I love that. That's a fantastic way to describe it. I appreciate that. That definitely fits. So is it Adri or Audrey? Like, give me a little inflection because I'm never sure, but people do deserve to have their names said correctly. Honestly, I'm gonna start that the moment I am moved in and can get some things unpacked. I know it's a lot of projects that I want to do, but like I need to make definite steps towards doing a lot of that stuff. Let's do this noise. Let's see. I think a little bit of shallot. A little bit of onion maybe too. Adri Marie. Thank you. I appreciate the phonetics. Hey, Charles. I could have sworn that I've got a division here. Yeah, there we go. A little bit of shallot. I haven't heard anything back from the support network on next phase, but that sometimes that just takes a day or two. Fucking shallots. I love them. I truly do. There we go. Yep, I'm working on thinly chopping up a shallot. I think I'm gonna add. Actually, these are gonna go in here. I'm gonna have just a touch of soda. I think I'm gonna do like a nice little noodle dish, almost like a zhuzhed up ramen bowl, but it's not ramen noodles. Okay, right now I'm just doing prep work, which means cutting everything up. Making sure everything is washed. Fuck. Ugh. Let's try that all over again. Nope. 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 I dropped the tomato, it hit floor, it split open, and after the rodent problem I've had, even with all the mopping I've been doing, my brain just went, I will end the both of us if you try and put that in our mouth. I'm like, no, that's fair, that's fair. That's a fair reaction right there. We're just gonna skip the tomato for tonight. We're good. Okay. So here, we'll face you down. Ugh. I know it's gonna be a little bit of a canter. Not the sharpest blades, but they'll get the job done. You know, I wish they would design a cutting board that had, you know, a nice firm top like this, but then a thin silicone coating on the backside so that it would grip a counter when you put it down instead of like sliding, because I always have problems with my cutting boards sliding. Let's see, I've got my egg, I've got my noodles. Oh, that's right. I wanted to throw in a little gnocchi. Got some gnocchi mushroom. How's everybody doing tonight? What's up? What's up? Don't want to take too much, but there we go. Over it. Okay. Oh, y'all can't even see. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, they make them! Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, and usually that would be like something I'd at least think about, and today I'm just like, I don't have the spoons or the room, apparently. So, let's see. We're gonna turn this down. Gonna turn the bit of sesame oil. Burkake. No, I would like. Where is? Oh, I'm looking at it. Touch of salt. Ah, there we go. It's all the things. Hello, everybody. How are we doing tonight? We're working on a little bit of dinner, chatting, reading some tarot cards, and then redoing my makeup because I'm going to be doing some content filming tonight. I appreciate the love and support, truly. I have gotten new goals set up top. Feel free to have that. I know. Thank you, right? I just put in some deep conditioner, just a touch that I'm gonna let set in. So I'm just giving my hair a little bit of time to really have full absorption, and then I'm gonna put in the next type. But I also don't want to spray directly towards here, so I might have to fully face this out of the kitchen because I'm not about to hairspray my own, or not hairspray, but put product in my own everything. Oh, okay. beating an egg. Okay. Ooh, actually, we're gonna add just a tiny touch of cream to the eggs. It's gonna give them a more light, fluffy kind of feel. Which one? Oh, I've got a little bit of a black lip stain that I was wearing, and even with the witch hazel, it's like refusing to come off because it's Kat Von D, and that stuff is really, really good at like sticking to your lip. So yeah, no, I'm fine. Trust me, I'm absolutely fine. But thank you so much for the concern. Hey, Playful. Okay, that's looking good. Let us add some shallot, and then a little bit of the green onion, at least on the whiter parts, I should say. Yup. Ah, thank you. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Come on in. Are you doing poltergeist? So beautiful. Oh yes, yes. I got pretty much everything that I was looking for. Hey. Yes, normally I would be in a corset. I'm probably going to be moving in the next. Well, I know that I'm going to be moving in the next couple of weeks. Hence, so much stuff has been going on, and I've just been scattered and kind of all over the place and not super consistent. I'm sorry, darlings. But I'm starting to feel a little bit myself again. And once I get settled in, I am going right back to actually making corsets because I really want to. I really, really, really want to. And I might as well be creative while also, you know, looking for the kind of financial income that will make me calm, stable. Let's see. There we are. There's my cooking chopsticks. Hey, Miss Tyler. How you doing, dear? Okay, let's get this fired up. I'm also going to put a touch in there. Hello, hello. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, slowly but surely. It's, you know, sometimes when you just get knocked around, you have to, oh, I appreciate that. Ah, thank you so much. Sometimes when you just, you know, kind of get knocked around enough, it takes a toll, and there's just been a lot that's been going on, so yeah. Okay. We've got that in there. You're gonna lay in some gnocchi. Go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. How's everybody doing? Let us get a touch. Where's my tape? Oh, that's way too hot. Way too hot. No wonder it's having a reaction. Salt. Put in my, or I should say, pull out some curry. Got some gochujang. Go right there. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing tonight? Don't worry, my things will be in later. Right now we're just getting ready, getting a little something cooked up. There we go. Okay, so just a little bit of green onion, shallot to give the oil a little bit aroma. We've got enoki mushrooms, shallot, and the whites of the green onion in this pan. We're gonna do a little omelet. But I want to make sure that I sweat down each of these because they are very, very high in water, which can make your eggs weirdly soupy and runny and raw. Hello, hello. Yay! So I know that they're doing like the purple ticket thing. If you go to my page and you see like a little purple ticket, I think you can just click on it and I guess join and do the thing. Feel free to have at that. I don't fully understand it, but yeah. Oh, perfect. Give me just a second as I'm cooking up a little bit and we will do a 2-card draw for you. We have the steampunk deck. I also do have my Klimt. I know that my Shadowscape are around here somewhere, but they're playing hide and seek, so I'm gonna try and respect that. Okay, that's gotten ready. Now to add I had a bottle of water, I swear. Give me half a second. Oh, there it is. I'm silly. Add a block of curry. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Okay, this has got to do its thing for a hot minute. Let that do that for a moment, and I can go ahead and mix the cards. Hello, darlings. How are we doing this evening? I'm in quite the good mood. It's been quite a nice day. Only had 1 or 2 hiccups here and there, but everybody seemed to be really in a good mood overall. Nobody was honking at anybody. Nobody was like, "Urgh." So it was nice. Right? It's still drying. I'm still letting the hair mayonnaise soak in, and then I'm gonna do the next layer. Oh heck yeah! Like go to Daiso Japan. You can get them for like super inexpensive. They're nice. They do have a bit of a learning curve to them because they're a little bit different both in shape and texture. But I like them. And yes, there's apparently a difference between Chinese, Korean, and Japanese styled chopsticks, and sometimes they're also called slightly different things as well, but yeah. A learning curve is not a bad thing. Oh good, nice. Nice. I absolutely adore Daiso for so many things, like inexpensive but still pretty damn decent quality, although now they are turning more and more and more into the 5 and, maybe a little bit more than 5, but sometimes below 5 store. Like, the store name is Five Below. Why do you have items that are $10? If you cannot have things that are $5 and below, as your name states, then just don't carry it. Or just charge $5, because you're still making a profit on all of that shit. So, hey Fisher, how you doing, darling? Ace of Wands and the 3 of Wands reversed. Hey, girly. So Ace of Wands and 3 of Three of Wands. It's like the most stable, unstable thing ever. Like, be for real, for real. Ace of Wands is new beginnings, new stability, new housing. How do I put this? It's like you want to start fresh. You want to do all the things. You want to start fresh. You're gonna get everything in order. You're gonna begin the process, whether that's putting in the application or going to the house party or whatever it is. So like you're starting. But then the three of Wands is there, and the Three of Wands is kind of like hurry up and wait. It has to be like patience, but it's like active patience. There is no chill. And I'm not mad at that either. Because you're like, nope, gotta get the things done now. I understand that urgency, that when you have the compulsion to actually get something done, especially if you've been procrastinating, when you have the compunction to get something done, you want to kind of go full tilt into it. But don't let that be your folly. There we go. Pardon as I flip this around. Going to let that crisp for a moment longer. So yeah, just take your time, do the things, take the initiative, yes. But like don't become short-sighted or in a rush to do the things. Actively slow yourself down and go, okay, I've turned in all the applications. Okay, I've made sure to call all the people. Okay, I've made sure that, I've set up dates for when the installation or whatever is supposed to happen. But yeah, like don't try and cram everything in all at once. Just actively pace yourself and then wait to hear back in a timely fashion. Now if other people aren't respecting the getting back to you in a timely fashion, then of course call them again. But go in, but don't go so full tilt that you ass over tea kettle on that one. Okay, there we go. You're welcome. Oh, let me check to see if anybody else. Yay. Okay. Cool. Anybody else needs cards read? By all means, let me know. It's only $5 per card, and blinks are in line. Feel free to have that. We're getting our dear sanguine's ass back in gear, if nothing else. Okay, we've got our squiggly pasta in. That can go off. Where did I swear I had it. There we go. I swear I had it directly in front of me. Now, do I have a... Yes, there we go. Hello. Welcome on in. Oh, wait, no. That has to wait for a second because reasons. loosen up. You can do it. Jesus. Am I getting the underwear off? Never mind. Hello. How's everybody doing this evening? We are working on a bit of a nice noodle dish. I've got my rolled omelet. Just giving it a moment to rest and do its thing. There are moments the things just want to roll out of my mouth. Oh, I almost make it out. And then my filter catches it. I'm like, no, drags it back in. What's my favorite midnight snack? If it's been one of those days where I just suddenly haven't, like I haven't been able to eat really that much, and like suddenly late night I finally get hungry enough that I'm like, I gotta eat something. Grilled cheese sandwich. And if I've got like a nice turkey to go with, like a turkey lunch meat, couple slices of turkey lunch meat, grilled cheese it inside. If I happen to have some, tomato paste or tomato soup, a little bit of tomato soup to go with, I'm like, oh, it's so cozy. It relaxes me, and then I will sleep very soundly, usually right after that. Waste the makeup, do the things, try new stuff. Yes it is. And I don't know what it is about grilled cheese with tomato soup. Like, it's so good. Like a good tomato bisque. It's called Frutinari Punch. Again, it was one of those fun drinks that I got from the 18 and over area of a anime convention. I love this stuff. I am a very tongue-in-cheek, almost itchy kind of thing. So non-alcoholic. Just want to make sure that there's no bananas showing. I love the fun stuff that is like on the edge of. Oh, trust me, I've got the ingredients for coquita. So we will be mixing up a drink shortly after. Oh, it would. It's very much like fruit punch, like Hawaiian punch or tiki punch. It's really good, and honestly, you could easily pair this with like any of your classic tiki drink ideas. You know what I mean? People know what tiki drinks are, right? I'm not just like spouting off something from like the 1960s, 70s, 80s. You know how it goes? Yeah, it would go really well. And again, I like it because it's this particular one is like softer carbonation, like gentler bubbles, so you're not like, oh wow, this is soda, I'm gonna be burping a lot. It's like, oh no, there's that little edge of a fizz, and it just I've had yerba mate with that straw. I am not the demographic for that drink. Oh yeah, no, I am with you. Every time I see one of y'all come back in, I'm like, yep, I've been there, done that. yes, I absolutely am. I've got my cards on deck. As soon as I see payments and whatnot come through, I will definitely be reading your cards. So it's only $5 per, so feel free to have that. I've had my TikTok for quite some number of years now. Like, I want to say I joined, I think right about the Panini, somewhere around there. So yeah, oh, if anybody's seeing like scam accounts, people who are sliding into your DMs and whatnot, that is not me. That is not me. Please report. Feel free to block them, cause yeah, that stuff is not kosher. But yeah. Well, here's the funny thing. They've already filed for the emergency injunction or whatever that is. So they're going to continue to challenge it. Oh, if you need to send, yeah, just straight up to the Blinks in Lio, and it'll take you to several different payment methods. Oh, perfect. I will be reading you ever so shortly. So I did a curry. Little bit of cheese in there. I know, right? Well, I think there was that almost what is it? The superstition of if we say the word, it's gonna make it that much worse. And we were all like, you know, it's already bad, so let's not make it worse. So like a 1-card read will give you kind of like the situation at hand, what you need to look towards or forward to, versus like a 4-card is going to give you quite a bit more range and depth. There's also like the 10-card spread known as the Celtic Cross, and that is a very in-depth spread that'll tell you a lot about like, okay, what's going on, what's the conscious, the subconscious, the past, the future, who are you at the moment, what is the thing vexing or crossing you, hopes, dreams, fears, how other people view it, how you view it, and the overall outcome. So yeah, it's a very in-depth read when you do like a full 10-card spread. And if other cards decide to jump out with it, it can get even more so. Oh wait, I was like, wait, why do I still have this? Oh yeah, that's right. I could see if I could tap into that part of my gift, but for the most part, I am an intuitive reader, and currently I am dealing with ancestrals, so they're gonna give you good and sound advice. They're not always gonna go walking back into your past life, because, at least for them, they're like, the here and now is what matters at the moment. Worry about your past life sometime else. But yeah, the more I practice, the easier it is for me to shift how I focus. But that takes a bit more training, and my training has much more been being comfortable leaning into the intuitive knowledge that is being given to me versus like contacting those who are already on the other side, other than the ones that show up for me, and whatnot. Ooh. Ta-da! So that is a green onion, shallot, enoki mushroom rolled omelet over basically a tagliatelle-esque noodle done in a curry sauce. So yeah. How long have we been here? A little over an hour. I futzed around it first for at least, I don't know, maybe under 30 minutes, especially if I wasn't continually talking throughout. And then, and a little furikake. So overall, I think if I hadn't been talking 20 minutes time. Ooh. Some chili lime flake. And egg is a great protein if you don't have like animal protein on hand for yourself, or you're just, you know. Hey Mike, how you doing? Ooh, black and curry chicken. That sounds. Sorry, black and curry chicken sounds freaking good. Oh my god. Furikake plus chili lime. I've got like this beautiful like oceanic taste. Almost like a ceviche. Almost like a ceviche. Slightly smoky. That, you know, that fishy but not the offensive kind of fishy. Oh my god. Fuck yeah. I love a good ramekin. I freaking love a good ramekin. Because, you know, it's just big enough that I can sit there and browse on this for a while. But also, I love ramekins because they have a really nice thick wall. The bottom of it will get very, very, very warm, but like the sides of it actually remain relatively holdable. Pardon? Curry was such a good idea. Pardon as I must grab napkins. A little bit of curry, a little bit of cheese to help that sauce really thicken. How is everybody doing tonight? There's a 4-card read I'm supposed to be doing. I'm sorry. I had that moment. Hello, darling. Let's get you shuffled and read. Don't worry. I'm gonna do both. Like, I need to at least mix the cards. That way I don't do a, oh yeah, probably I've already mixed them, and just grab them and I'm like, oh no. Promise I will get a couple more bites in. That will be good. Okay. Let me get a hair tie because I damn near nibbled on my own tresses. Okay. Hello. I don't know if I can get all of this in my mouth, but I'm gonna try. Hey, Dr. Pepper Addict! How you doing? The noodles are good. Like, they chew really nicely, but they also, I can actually bite through them without having to use far too much force. And they really soaked up the curry sauce. I'm hanging in there as best I can, and so far it has been a fantastic day. Hey, there is nothing wrong with a good wig. There is absolutely nothing. Nothing wrong with it. But yeah, I also get that feeling. It's like, if only my hair would do this. Hot curry noodles. Oh my god. I don't think you can beat that. Oh, that sounds lovely. Ooh. I love curls. I love my natural curls. I have, like, people ask, would you ever straighten your hair? I'm like, no. No. When I straighten my hair, I end up looking like a cousin to Terry Crews's character in Idiocracy. Just, no. But yeah, I love the curls. The curls are fantastic. Fair. You point at the hair, you point at the wig. Why can't you be more like your cousin? Come there, there it. Oh, I fucking love that. I wish my hair would do that. Oh my god, I wish my hair would do that. If my hair would just consistently go Shirley Temple, you wouldn't be able to tell me shit. What? No. No. I love curly hair. It bounces, it sways, it has curve and body. You know, it's wild, it's untamed, it's so lovely. Fair, fair, fair. That's true, that's true. So, we have like a curried tagliatelle with a little bit of cheese to help thicken the sauce. And then on top we have rolled omelet. We did shallots, enoki mushrooms, and green onion. Right, I'm all about the volume. I want the volume so big that it split your eardrums. Give me hair that's just voluminous and oh. I don't care if it takes 3 days to frickin' dry completely. I mean, it is fair, when you want to wear a wig and you've got curly hair, it is such a pain in the ass to try and get it under there smoothly. This is like a solid 8. This is definitely a solid 8. Like, oh, I've got the... So, I can't have soy in general, but this is the noodles that I happen to be using. They are squiggly knife cut style noodles from Trader Joe's. And then I did a shallot and a green onion in some sesame oil. And that was the base of my soup base. And of course, you know, a little bit of salt, pepper, and all that kind of good stuff. S&B Golden Curry. S&B Golden Curry did like a cube, half cube of that. With some just water. Let it kind of boil up. Drop the noodles in. Let it simmer down into like a nice sauce. Add some cheese. And it'll help thicken it up quite nicely. And then, yeah, just do as you will. I suggest pan frying enoki and then cutting it up if you have texture sensitivities. Honestly, they don't have much of a taste per se. They're much more of they have much more of like a texture and a very, very mild taste. But they soak up oils and spices really, really well. So I'd say like have a seasoned pan or throw it in with like some curry and whatnot. And yeah, just it's gonna almost taste like you're it's almost gonna feel like you're chewing on aggressive angel hair pasta. But it's good. It's still good. No, it has more flavor than cabbage. So it has like just that edge of mushroom, but it's not like mushroom. It's just like, mushroom. You're like, okay. But yeah, just a really nice taste to it. And again, if you can brown them, give them a little extra, it helps to add like texture to it. They are very waterful. So they take on moisture incredibly quickly. So yeah, if you don't cook them off first or sweat them down first, they are going to be just like a wet mop. Sorry. That's like a 4-inch flame. Really? Really? Tomatoes and mushrooms? Hey, how you doing, Melinda? Oh, no. Honey, if that had been a mouse, this bowl would have been on the floor, and I would have been screaming something. Just bloody murder. Hey, fish. I'm having a little bit of a curry tagliatelle, a little bit of rolled omelet. It fucking turned out real good. I give this a solid 8 out of 10. I think, I don't know, there needs to be a little bit something more unctuous in the curry sauce. Next time I might add like kimchi. And then I think there needs to be like some sort of a sauce over the rolled omelet. So maybe like a sesame gochujang or something like that drizzled over the top. That would knock it up a little bit. But yeah, there needs to be slightly more dialing in, but 8 out of 10 ain't bad, so. Usually if it burns at the normal pace, you're good. It's doing, good steady work. If it starts sprinting towards the end, that means there's a lot of energy there. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I'd worry if it just, completely melted down one side and just went bleh, and sputtered out, lit itself on, that'd be bad. But like, no, if it's just burning with a good strong flame and doing its thing, yeah, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means there's a lot of energy that might even get fast tracked. Don't worry. I swear, sometimes autofill, I totally believe that is just they're trying to make us less smart, because holy crap, autofill at times will correct stuff completely wrong. Yeah. Okay, let's do that 4-card read. And give it a couple more shuffles and get my head right. Thank you so much for being patient with me and letting me get some bites in. Ooh, how about on Friday we do some fun drinks and maybe like a charcuterie board and have a lovely little tarot card reading night. Sit and chat and talk. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, so for those of you who were here earlier, pardon, that reminded me of what happened earlier. We had 7 fire trucks, 2 big-ass police cruisers, and a whole host of people. Turns out an apartment unit nearby, they were doing some renovations or whatever, and then somebody started smelling some very strong fireplace, but nobody there has a fireplace kind of thing. And, looked outside, and apparently there was smoke coming from under, and when I stuck my nose out there, it smelled like ozone. So I think there was possibly some faulty wiring, while they were doing a renovation, and I guess a crawl space or something caught. And so I get, from what I'm gathering, and this it's all preliminary and just kind of conjecture and whatnot, but apparently there was like some sort of a crawl space that went, and some of it went up the wall because they had to go in and pull out parts of the ceiling real quick with the bill hooks. And other than that, they were able to get it put out from underneath and then get it taken care of. But yeah, there was 7 fire, and we're not talking like the little fire trucks. We're talking the big ones with the ladders and the towers and the whole thing, just the big one. So yeah, no, everybody's okay. Everybody is okay. It never got to full steam. It wasn't like a rager or nothing like that. It just, they got to it early, but of course they didn't just go, oh, just send out 1 or 2. It should be fine. They're like, apartment unit? Okay, we're sending everybody. I'm like, thank you. Thank you. So yeah, everybody's good from what I've heard. Just, they got it knocked out, and like, I think they got it like fully handled and knocked out in like 90 minutes. Which seems like a long time for some people, but 90 minutes is them going in, taking care of the conflagration, and then actually inspecting the building to make sure that there's nothing sitting in like a little pocket just waiting for people to go away and then again. So it's all good. 4-card read. Are you ready, my dear? I hope you're still here. King of Cups, 6 of... Oh. Hierophant, 4 of Wands. Are you doing okay? I'll explain in a moment. So we've got the King of Cups and 6 of Cups. Both of them are upside down. And it feels like a masculine energy. I can't say necessarily that it's a man. I'm just saying somebody who has a very masculine, kind of shifty energy. Possibly even somebody you've known for a while. And it almost feels like they played into some of your hopes and some of your fears. If you're going through this currently, oof. They're promising a lot with not a whole lot of intention to follow through. They know where to needle you. They know where to get you so that you're on the hook. Will you, won't you? Will you, won't you? Just oof. Almost feels like breadcrumbing. The thing that sucks about this, it doesn't feel like this person is very self-aware about their behaviors. But it is getting tiresome. You're like, look, I only have so much in me to put up with this. I only have... And you're like, yeah, I'm giving you the benefit because, we have some memory together. But this is not feeling great. It's not feeling great. Hierophant reverse, but 4 of Wands upright. So sometimes you need to break with tradition, break with what you've been taught in the past, because the first things that we learn are the basics. They teach us about danger, they teach about caution, they teach you the base response of what to do and how to do, but when you find better ways to do something, you use better knowledge. You don't continue on with the knowledge that does not serve you, and definitely do not continue on with traditions that do not serve you. Don't get peer pressured by dead people, basically. break away from powerful people who try to keep you on a particular path, especially if it's not the path for you. And you know when something is for you and when it's not. Trust your intuition just a touch more. Because yeah, when you break from a tradition and start celebrating yourself a lot more, celebrating new things, new traditions, new ways of showing up and showing out for yourself, so much happier. The freedom will be unrivaled. But yeah, if you honestly feel like somebody is in your way, holding you back, and trying to keep you in place, especially using old tactics, no. The break is not always going to be uber pleasant, but like you will so much better like yourself. So much better like yourself and be able to celebrate yourself so much more thoroughly. At this point in time, I think you kind of need it. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? There's a big fire at my crystal shop last week. Oh no! Y'all lost the crystal shop? Well, was the fire contained or was it something else? You're welcome, darling. I hope it makes sense to you. I really hope it makes sense to you. But yeah, like I didn't even feel a hint of panic in that read. It was just a touch of annoyance, but no panic. No panic. Which is a good thing. Hello, 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 my darlings. Oh, could somebody please look me up a quick coquito recipe? Coquito. AKA Puerto Rican eggnog. I just need a quick list of the base ingredients. I think I already know the measurement for the hard spirit. Hello everyone. Let me see if I want 1 or 2 more bites maybe. I'm a grazer. Why am I having trouble with this? Hello, hello. Hello, my darlings. How are we doing today? Put that over there. Bourbon vanilla beans from Trader Joe's. They were like $3. Yes. I had rolled omelet with gnocchi mushrooms, shallots, and green onion, and then a really nice curried, almost tagliatelle style noodle. Absolutely fantastic. Evaporated milk. Oh, damn it. I accidentally grabbed light coconut milk. I do also have the cream of coconut. condensed milk. Darn. Evaporated milk. Well, shit. Oh, and then touch of rum. Okay. I'm just like, I don't want to be disrespectful because this is a Puerto Rican. I don't have powdered milk. I've got cream. I've got regular cream. I just ran out of milk. Somehow forgot to pick that up today, but I'm not overly stressed about it. Cream of coconut, light coconut milk, organic sweet condensed milk, and then a bit of spiced rum. Oh, and you said egg yolk. No. So the place that I was going to be at fell through. We are working on pivoting. So far, we do have some good. Grabbing some eggs. We've got a contingency plan that we're headed towards. So figuring out from there. I don't have the cinnamon sticks, only because those were just fucking expensive. But I know that I've got my pumpkin pie mix around here somewhere. I have to be mildly disrespectful sometimes with my spices. Where did I put that, though? Could have sworn that I had. You would have thought that I would have put it out somewhere very... Oh, there it is. Oh, I can use the coconut milk instead. Okay, perfect. I figure it's basically a couple ounces of each, right? Okay, so we gotta separate out the eggs. Organic, Ooh. Yes, I just did her read. Thank you so much. Or their read. I'll start using their instead of her because I don't know genders. I should not assume. No, I'm not in the new place yet. It's going to be a couple weeks. We had to make a little pivot. I was supposed to be moving. And then unfortunately the new place fell through at the last moment. It's like, fuck. So I've been recollecting my thoughts, picking my ass up off the ground, and trying to get more things shuffled along because it's probably going to be a smaller space that I end up in. So, yeah. Let me get Do not ask. I don't have a lot of bowls because I packed up most of my kitchen. So we're going to be using some decently deep Tupper. Oh no. Oh, honey. Well, I mean, honestly, it kind of depends on what their thoughts of the afterlife were. But for the most part, it's not nearly as bad as people would think. And it's not nearly as fluffy clouds. Think of the afterlife being a little bit more like your favorite MMO RPG. There's a lot of places to explore. There's a lot of things to do. And sometimes you're there for quite some time, and sometimes you get to the next go around. It just kind of depends. It's like the best place that you can just go and decompress and relax and kind of take the weight of life off of your shoulders for a little bit and just... Trust me, it takes something really fucked up to send you to a place that is going to teach you a lesson. I honestly do not think that hell is permanent. I think it's much more a learning experience. And once you have learned, you get another chance to show that you can do better. So, but I don't think that your person is there. I think your person is just relaxing, decompressing, and probably going to hang out for a while. And just wait. They don't want you to get there any faster or any sooner or anything like that, but they're going to wait. Because those who meant the most to them, they will wait for them to, show up before they move to the next go-around. Mm-hmm. Very much so. Very much so. I agree with that, Playful. Out by like the end of the month, because I'm paid through to the end. Yes, I'm in Cali. The Bay, like, if we're talking like Oakland Bay Area, too expensive for my taste. But, maybe I could stay in the South Bay-ish area. I know. There's a reason I don't tend to talk to those who are not alive often, and that's because I want them to go ahead and rest. I don't need them being chatterboxy. I already got enough going on in my own. But yeah, for the most part, if somebody sticks around, it's not the, oh my god, there's something I must do. Most of the time, ghosts and whatnot that we see are, how do I put it? It's like the energy of life that got left behind, especially if it's an area that had a lot of emotion, a lot of whether that's good emotion or bad emotion. A lot of emotion go into that area. Sometimes a like a residual image will keep wandering around in that space. When it comes to ancestors, you're kind of tapping into those who have passed before you that you have a connection, a spiritual connection with. Because when I say ancestors, ancestors can be blood related. Sometimes they're just ancestors by spirit, by soul, by connection to a particular belief or set of peoples or that kind of thing. But yeah, just religion, especially organized religion, likes to tell you that there's only one way. Nah, it's a little bit more fluid than that. And I mean, hey, look at how much we're learning about, fractal planes, quantums, all that kind of good stuff on the regular. Oh, did anybody post a recipe for a one mug of the coquito, or am I supposed to mix basically a can of each of these things all into a thing and then add the eggs and seasoning whatnot? Oh, also, does it need to be cooked? Oh, you're welcome. Oh, unfortunately, I can't go and look at the, I don't think I can go and look at the, or can I? Can I? Oh no, it doesn't seem to do that. No, won't let me do that. Oh, no cooking. Can you give me ounces? Because ounces will make sense to me. Thank you! Sorry. Oh, also, if anybody wants their tarot cards read, blinks are in live. Feel free to have at. It's $5 per card, and I read them live. I only ever read them live. That way you know that you are getting exactly what you asked for. I may be a sloot, but I'm a sloot with integrity. That was one of my friends. Okay, let's see. We've got the pumpkin pie spice. Okay. Coconut milk. I'm guessing this is supposed to be roughly the thickness of eggnog. Okay, we've got the light coconut milk. Ooh, that looks good. Hey! How you doing, Deke? How you doing? Hanging in there. Actually having a really good day. Quite a fantastic day. Oh, that's right. I've got to separate out egg yolk. Give me a half second. See, where did I put it? had most of the rolled omelet and a good third of the noodles so far. And don't worry, I'm gonna keep grazing. Could have sworn that I had a yolk separator out here. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Well, no, I like to graze. I got that tiny stomach because of the surgery, so I can't eat everything all at once. But yeah. Basically, I'm making a Puerto Rican version called coquito, aka Puerto Rican eggnog. I need something that I can crack this with. Yeah. Give me half a second. No, I'm not yet in my new place. The place I was supposed to be unfortunately fell through. So we're doing a little bit of a pivot. We've started the process of getting me into a room for rent. So hopefully that will go well and without too many more hiccups. There we go, egg yolk. Apparently quite a few of the people who I am following, wait, let's start that whole thing over, sorry. Quite a few of the people who follow me are from Puerto Rico, and so one of them was highly suggesting that I do coquito, and they gave me a very quick grocery list. Somehow I forgot the evaporated milk, but I'm using light coconut milk, coconut cream, and sweetened condensed milk. So, yeah! I couldn't find my egg separator. So. Doing the slow version. And then trying desperately not to pop the egg yolk. I honestly love trying like new foods and making new foods. I find it absolutely fantastic and wonderful, and I would much rather, try new things than never try something new. How boring would that be? Okay, so we've got a couple of egg yolks. We're going to let that warm ever so slightly. I'm going to put my egg whites into my fridge, and I will use those for something else. I think I might take a run at macarons, because why not? I enjoy failure. Okay, so can somebody give me like the ounce measurements? Like if you were to pour like a singular cup or a singular mug of, how many ounces of cream, condensed milk, and regular coconut milk would I need? I know you're like, but we don't feel it with the spirit. Don't worry, I promise I'll still feel it with the spirit. I'm just getting the general mix down before I do all the things, Let's see. Okay, so for those who do not know, a quarter cup is roughly 2 fluid ounces. Half a cup, 4 fluid ounces. a full cup is 8 fluid ounces, and a third of a cup is like, yeah, it's basically 3 shots worth. It's basically 3 shots worth, a little under 3 shots worth. So about 2 and 2/3, roughly 3-ish. So if you need 3 ounces of something, just pour it heavy. Hello everybody, how you doing? Hopefully somebody is with the 2 yolks. Oh, okay. So 2 whole yolks and then the whole can for each of the other thing. Thank you so much. Okay, that makes it easier. That makes it, I'm like, damn it, I'm gonna have to measure shit. Okay, let's do this noise. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And there's the light. I might actually need to get... I'm like, you know what? Ah, there it is. Ugh. I don't know what I forgot about that. There it is. There's my mixing bowl. So I'm like, oh no, that's gonna need stirring. Okay. I'm gonna put way more seasoning in there. I'm like, the ancestors are... Where's the seasoning? Sorry, I didn't know. I didn't want to break my foot off in it too early. No. Same place. Old the new place fell through, so we're doing a little bit of a pivot. But don't worry, when I get there, you will know it's all good. Teaspoon ground, 1/4 teaspoon nutmeg. So I'm adding. I have pumpkin spice. I didn't have nutmeg. That much I knew, and it was far too expensive to just buy it. But I got myself pumpkin pie spice. Please don't hate me. And it doesn't need to be heated, it just needs to be like stirred and done. Correct me if I am wrong. Okay, I could see why this would be called Puerto Rican eggnog. It has a really nice consistency. So I am slowly mixing it together. Cool. Yeah, like I know some people like their drinks warm, and some people prefer their drinks to be a bit more cold. Like, you know, sometimes I like to warm it up just so that the spices fully integrate. But that's my normal thought process. But I'm like, when it comes to cultural dishes, I will defer to the person who would normally make this or is part of their culture, because they're going to know better than I am whether or not things are supposed to be heated. And if they're not supposed to be heated, then, you know, I don't want to do the dish a disservice, because the last thing I need is like, oh, this turned into custard, I can't drink this. Think you'll have some tomorrow? Ooh, well, I mean, you can have some coquito and some thumbprint cookies. Because tell me that wouldn't be fantastic. Chilled is best? Oh, okay. Chilled is best. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely put this in my fridge very shortly. Right now I'm just stirring everything together. We've got the coconut cream, the light coconut milk, the condensed sweetened milk. I warmed up the yolk ever so slightly just to make sure it would incorporate. In there like swimwear. I friggin' love that. I friggin' love that. Ooh. And make sure that that blends. I know, like, with eggnog, like actual, like, American or European eggnog, like, sometimes it's served warm, sometimes it's served cold. American eggnog from the grocery store, you always have it cold. Always have it cold. Fair. Yeah, I would think that the coconut cream would rise to the top and do that thing. Trying to get it nice and blended. Let's see. No vanilla, right? Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Okay. I can get behind this. I can get behind this. One teaspoon vanilla. Okay. I'm like, I don't know why. I don't know why I always forget vanilla. Because maybe it's probably because they always say vanilla optional, which is bullshit. And you're like, that's a lie. That's a lie. Because you're always, it's always afterwards. You're like, yeah, it's sweet, but it needs something. Oh, it's the fucking vanilla. This is bourbon vanilla bean paste. Just making sure it's well stirred so that the vanilla bean is definitely there. Oh, it is. Only $4.99 at Trader Joe's right now. There we go. Now, the only reason I'm not going to put the hard spirits in there directly is because I don't know how that would react over time with the actual milk. The longer you expose milk and alcohol to each other, the more likely you are to come out with something akin to cheese, but not nearly as good. Okay. We got, it is Sailor Jerry's spiced rum. I knew I was gonna get a spiced rum. For some reason, like, the Captain Morgan didn't look quite right, and I know normally you would say Bacardi, but the Bacardi just did not feel appealing for some reason. Yeah, right? It's good stuff. It's really, really good stuff. Mary. Well, that's gonna sit there for a second. Sorry, gently stirring, gently stirring. Right, because that's always a good thing. Okay, we're gonna put this in. See if I can actually put this in the fridge. Nope, I'm gonna have to shuffle some things later on. Luckily, this is actually tabletop stable for at least a little bit. Oh, I need. Don't mind me with grabby hands, can't seem to form a sentence. I need a small... There we go. So, for the ancestors. Mademoiselle, s'il vous plaît, je n'ai pas française, je suis une américaine. Oh, that's divine. Salute. Prost. Toast. Cheers. Skald. Oh my god. That is fantastic. This is gonna sound so odd. So odd. But with the addition of the rum, it almost reminds me like a coconut salted caramel. Mmm. Oh, that is fantastic. I'm going to take a quick sip of the... Okay, I almost never say this. The non-alcoholic version is almost better than the alcoholic version. It's so... Ooh, that is interesting. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hello, darlings. Hello. Welcome. Come on in. We're having a little tipple. Content making might actually have to wait till a different point in time. Just saying. So also, I just realized I really gotta clean this kitchen, so that may have to wait till tomorrow, and I'm probably gonna have to start early if I hope to get anything done. Just saying. Me, I'm gonna do all the things. Me, after I've taken a few sips. Oh, okay. We might not get everything done. So, yay. I'm gonna bring this into play. So I had like a tagliatelle with curry, a rolled omelet with enoki mushroom, shallots, and green onion. And a little bit of cheese in there to thicken up the sauce. So yeah, really well spiced, really well good. Kind of a fusion of different Indian foods, or not Indian, different Asian foods. Kind of a little India, a little Japan, a few things in between, and now we're having Puerto Rican eggnog, aka coquito. I hope that I am pronouncing that correctly. A sanguine recipe book. A recipe book with actually no measurements in it, just a whole lot of describing vague shapes and general proportions. I don't know, just go with your heart. Like, throw 1 or 2 bricks in there, just stir it around. If it seems not quite right, add a little water and then wait. Just saying. Heck yeah. Yay! Damn it! Like, I could definitely see, I could definitely see where this would be a fun, but at times possibly even problematic drink at holidays. I'm like, it warms you so gently with the rum in it. Warms you so gently, and it's not at all overwhelming, but it's warm. It's coconutty. It's creamy, milky. Like, oh, it's so good. I'm just like, I can see Unc getting a couple cups too deep into this. Auntie already slinging it back a little too hard, a little too early. Next thing you know, Abuelita is talking some shit about her, like, her second sister or cousin or some shit. You're like, oh fuck. I am drinking Puerto Rican eggnog, aka coquito, that we just made, and it is fan-frickin-tastic. And yeah, I could see where, like, if this was warm, I think it would be fantastic. But also, if it's served cold, I think it would still be fantastic. That part, the shit will creep out of you. Oh, I love it. Oh, you could be wonderfully messy with this. Well, I definitely got some of it sitting there. And then, it's so creamy. Like, in such a good way. Milk cream, it coats your tongue and it sits there and it's very fatty. This, on the other hand, is like, you get that wonderful creamy sensation and the taste, and then it washes away. I'm like, yep. Who wants their cards read? If you need your cards read, trust me, this is a good time to get that done. Honestly, I could do with a touch more egg, but that's me. That is 1,000% just happens to be me. I'm like, a little bit more of an egg, like an egg punch to it. But any which way, oh my god. So, universe, if this is gonna sound slightly out of pocket. Puerto Rican men, yay, nay? Is it a good time, or is somebody like myself gonna just end up butting heads? Just let me know. Just let me know. Because I don't mind a spirited debate if I know I'm gonna get into it. But if it comes out of left field, yeah, no. I get a little too sharp-tongued, and then everybody's like, wow, damn. I'm like, well, we weren't fighting for real? Oh, shit, sorry. Oh, you love that pocket. Oh, you like it a little messy. Got it. Black culture. Petty. Messy. A little bit alone is fine. But you know that there's that fine line between being a little messy, being a little petty, talking a little shit, and then the, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, let me make sure before I ask the universe for that. Like, you know, go ahead and let's open up the field, definitely to Puerto Rican as well, because if the food is as good as this drink, and I know it is, I wouldn't mind, including some of the other finery that I could, nibble on. Right. You just shut up, you sip your tea in the corner. Like, I am not the one to be messy unless somebody truly needs that kind of mess to roll out of me, because I am vicious. I was raised by palm-colored people. Vicious is a whole new level. We will make you question everything about your reputation and how you are perceived. Like, on the other hand, I have learned to definitely sit up, shut up, and just sip the drink while everything else is going on. Like, I didn't know that they had a brother who's also a cousin. It's like, oh, it's like watching the best daytime. Mm. 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 That part, Ariana. Oh, yeah. Oh, that sounds like so much fun. Playing Sims, listening like it's a podcast. Honestly, one of these days I'll get the mental formula down right and I'll be able to like host and riff as I please and just make this a whole thing. Honestly. And that is lovely. Maybe this is just a bit of the... Maybe my brain is finally starting to put it together. I would love to be successful in my endeavors as a digital courtesan. Partly to be successful, but also because I know with that success you also tend to get a lot of fun tea. And I would love to like sit and chat and every now and again spill some fun tea. 'Cause I would never give names. I would never ever give names or anything like that. But occasionally when you can just go, anybody else ever dealt with this? Spill some fun tea. No, none of us have, but... or, yeah, we've done that too. Shit, good, fun, it travels across borders. We understand. I am somewhere between... We listen, but we don't judge. Oh, I'll listen. And I will judge. But it's never the... Oh my god, I can't believe they did it. It's more like... Girl Sam. Yep, no, yeah, no, been there. No, I learned too. The hard way, but I learned. No, never did that, though. Never did that. Right? That part. The silent judging. Well, you can put that there, but that is not nearly a flared enough base, which is why you went to the ER. I know they say anything is that if you try hard enough. Sometimes it's not about the doing, it's about the should you be doing, you know? That needs to cross your mind. Mm-hmm. That part. Having a little bit of piping hot tea. There needs to be like a fun play on words for that somewhere, but I'm also a bit into the cup, as it were. My favorite dessert... Oh. Honestly, I don't think I've found my absolute favorite dessert just yet. But that's only because I haven't tried them all. But I absolutely adore a really good cake with either floral or chocolate notes. So when I did Aurora in LA, their lavender mine was this beautiful lavender cake soaked in an aromatic syrup with white chocolate. The crumb was absolutely divine. It was moist without being like clumpy. It was rich but not overpowering. The more you chewed, the more you had the aroma of lavender, but it never felt like you were eating perfume. It was absolutely gorgeous, and the white chocolate was just sweet enough that it offset the scent of lavender. It was absolutely fantastic. I love stuff like that. I absolutely adore stuff like that. Honestly, with any drink, especially even like with a creamy drink like this, something that has a little bit of acidity and brightness to offset creamy drinks is always something good to go with. I wouldn't always say like lemon, curd, or citrus flavors, but just get something that has a little bit of bite to it to break it up on the palate. Although this is a fantastic drink. Tell me if I'm suddenly being too quiet or too loud, because... Yeah. lavender flan. That sounds fantastic. Oh, I would actually try that. I've tried flan on a number of occasions. I've liked one or two of them, but by and large, the texture isn't quite for me. And I think it was much more based on the person who made it and not necessarily a good representation of the dish per se. Ooh, key lime. That would be nice. That would be nice. Ooh, yes. That little bit of berry, that little bit of... Oh, yes. I could see that working quite well. A rose and pistachio tres leche with pistachio ice cream. Oh, that sounds absolutely gorgeous. But that isn't... Oh, yes, absolutely, my darling. Let's see, where did I put my... Ah, there we are. I could see that working out so incredibly well. Yeah, it's the texture. Like, the taste of flan is fantastic. The taste of flan is absolutely gorgeous. The texture, because I am a very texture-driven person. The texture is, I'm not the demographic. I'm not the demographic. I'm very texture sensitive, especially when something hits the back of my throat. If the texture ain't right, I can't swallow. I'm just gonna stare down at the cards for a little while now because I already know what y'all are gonna do. Hey Sonny, how you doing, darling? Oh, never an officer. Never an officer. You know what? I will land myself a military officer before I land myself an officer, if you know what I mean. They were nice, but they were definitely duty-oriented to make sure that things didn't become ash on the ground, so... Yeah, no. But I did get to look a little bit, and all of them seemed really pleasant, but just, you know, very worried about what was going on, but... Yeah, there was plenty to look at, so... Oh, okay. Right, it's the texture. It's the texture. Like, if it was smooth, if it was like really super smooth, I'd be fine by it. But it has that kind of eggy texture. And I am very particular about my eggs, but yeah, it has that very eggy texture. And it just no. I have problems with egg tarts too. I want to love egg tarts so much because everybody who bites into an egg tart looks like they're having the best experience of their entire life. And I bite in and I'm like, the outside's fine. The pastry is fantastic. It is biting into the egg custard itself that I'm like, no, thank you. Yeah, I'm like, and I like eggs, but there's something about the texture that, like, if it once it hits here and it's that texture, it's like the backside of my throat just goes, you know what? I think we're gonna close for repairs. Yeah, we're not open. We're not open. We're not open. No, we are not open. No, like, fuck. Everybody else, they're like, oh my god, egg tart. Oh, custard is so good. I'm like, no, it's not. Stop trying to lie about it. The texture just isn't right. Which is weird because I can drink things like hot eggnog, like fresh, homemade, warm, not hot, but warm eggnog. Yeah, absolutely. No. 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 The texture is delicious. It's amazing. A couple of degrees of difference, and what would be something that you could just drink down mouthful after mouthful of becomes Don't worry, it's just my first day, okay? It's just my first day. It's fine. It's fine. No, I'm fine. Just it'll be fine. It's fine. Just give me a minute. I don't know why my makeup is running. Just give me a minute. Just can't do it. 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 Cannot do it. Yeah, same thing with boiled eggs. If an egg has been boiled too long, I'm like, the smell alone. You can get that perfect, like, jammy center. Ooh, absolutely. Oh, yes, please. Thank you. Absolutely. That. I wanted to love hot spring eggs, onsen eggs so much. Oh, eggs with every meal. Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, and for me, like when an egg has been like overboiled, it becomes too eggy. And again, like I can eat deviled eggs till I am just like green to the gills, full to the top. But an overboiled egg, I will take one bite, especially into that yolk, and it'll be like feet and corn chip and egg just. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. No. Yeah, just no, absolutely not. Right? Hey, I am moving. I'm just going to be moving later in the month. The place I was supposed to be fell through, so it happens. But yeah, just no. And don't worry, I am mixing. I saw that you sent. 3 card, right? Yeah, 3 card read. Okay. Here we go. Again, texture queen. Which is why I would be absolutely spectacular in corn or absolutely terrible in corn. Because all it would take is just one wrong texture. Just. You need more pineapple and a lot less coffee or a lot more water. Just Right? They're either the best or they're the absolute worst. That part. Like a bad smell, I'm just like, oh yeah, nah. Like, nah, sorry, nah. I will sometimes like walk, sometimes I will work past a smell because I know certain like fruits and dishes and whatnot will have a very particular pungent smell, but when you eat it, the flavor is completely different. On the other hand, some things, if it smells that bad, it is that bad. Don't put that in your mouth. That part, you're like, don't expect verbal answers back. It's all gonna be show and tell, okay? We're doing charades. Oh, honey. Seven of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Hermit. So, Seven of Pentacles. Usually Seven of Pentacles right side up would be like making sure your choices are going through the way you want them to, that everything's falling in place, the cogs are aligning and whatnot. And you're at the phase where you are checking to make sure that your plans are going forward the way you want them to, but you're noticing some things are not on track. Hey! There are some things that are not on track, you're not, or better yet, you're just not happy with the way they are falling into place. You're like, yeah, I asked for this, but it's not quite what I meant. Luckily, this is a point in time that you can actually make corrections using some teamwork, going back to the drawing board, and like just refining. So like if you're trying to manifest something and you're like, I keep asking for gold and what you're getting is like gold chocolate coins, you're like, that's not what I meant. And the universe is like, but that's what you asked for. Or at least that was in the purview of what you asked for. And you're like, do I have to be that specific? And yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. So if you're noticing something is not lining up the way you're hoping to, it doesn't seem like it's going in the direction you want, go back, refine, redelegate. Now is the time to do that. Because if it happens at a later stage that you're really noticing things are off, then you have to backtrack a lot more. But like the fact that you're pulling a 6-7, you're 6-7, you right next door to each other. Easy to backtrack, much easier to backtrack. But it leads into the Hermit. I don't know if you are working on something that is just very draining. Like, it doesn't feel energy consuming in a bad way, but it does feel like you're like, after this is done. Oh, thank you, darling. I appreciate that. So yeah, it doesn't feel like, oh my goodness, I have to run away now and become a hermit. No, it's just like, after this is done, I'm gonna take a step back. See, yeah, like, once your project is done, to the satisfaction of all involved, it is totally okay for you to go, and by the way, I'm gonna take the next, like, 3 days off, because I need some self-care and fuck this noise. But yeah, like, after it's done, go back, do some introspection. It's okay to, like, be a hermit. Don't go recluse. But it's okay to take some time to yourself, reassess, and figure out if that was something that really fulfilled what you needed. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Welcome. Come on in. How's everybody doing? We're having a bit of coquito with a bit of spiced rum. It has evaporated milk. I'm sorry. The one I ended up doing, because I foobarred my ingredients a little bit, condensed sweetened milk, coconut cream, light coconut milk, a bit of pumpkin spice, and vanilla with a touch of spiced rum. So, yay. Hello. I might need another cup of this. Damn, that is satisfying. Yep, that'll do it. Yep. I did not realize there was a little bit of, when you get the white and the yolk separated, usually in the white you'll see like that little bit of spindly nothing in it. Apparently one snuck in on the backside of the yolk. I am so glad that didn't actually make it into my mouth. If that had made it in. If that had made it in, that would have been that would have been the end of me. That would have been the end of me. Yeah, that is fantastic. Fantastic. As a non-alcoholic version as well. Oh, I should probably do that. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Come on in. Usually, heavy spirits are, they sink to the bottom of the drink. That's why you're supposed to mix them. For once the drink is dense enough that the hard spirit wants to float on top. Really? Not the dress. Dude. Nope. Nope. Damn it! No! Water. Hello, darlings. How are we doing this evening? Oh, God. Why do I drink this stuff? Water. The most overrated damn drink ever. Oh, I see what you mean when you say you have enough of this and you suddenly... Too much information. So too much information almost came out right there. What the shit? What the shit? No. Yeah. I had a couple ounces. For educational purposes. The quick response that wanted to come out of my mouth, because I do genuinely despise the taste of water. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why. The genuine first snappy quip that wanted to come rolling out of my mouth was... I hate water so much, and this is why I'd rather chug dick. I'm like, why? Why was that my first response? Why was that my first quippy response? Like, especially with the unfortunately long dry spell that I've been imposing upon myself until I find the right person. Like, palate cleanser. That's right, I find water at this point apparently so disgusting. I would rather have a candy cane peep drag itself across my tongue. Peeps are like a deceptively addictive texture nightmare. I love marshmallow. I do not like gritty texture. A Peep is a gritty marshmallow. I hate the outside. I love the inside. Yeah, water. I don't know what it is. Water itself is so vile. And I have to drink, most of the times I have to drink bottled water if I'm going to even attempt to drink water. Water in and of itself tastes so fucking horrific to me most times that I just, if I drink it, I have to chug it just to get it down, or else my throat will go, you know, there's a lot of things that, like, I'll let slide and absolutely occupy space. Water's not one of them. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. It's very much about texture. It is so very, oh. Domino's Santos, Domino's Pizza. No. Oh my. Look. I can't even say that name without having a reaction. La Croix. Like, oh no. La Croix. When water. No, you're fine. Water. When oh my god. Like, seltzer water is vile. I like soda. In fact, I like kind of like low sugar sodas at that. I like soda. Mineral water, bubbly water. What the fuck is wrong with you? What the? You're willingly drinking water that also tries to harm you, like actively. Like, what the fuck? Ew. And then La Croix comes in and they're like, we're gonna give you like a whisper of a half a fruit rind from a room or two away. That's good, right? The fuck? Ugh, no, fuck that noise. Ew, really? La Croix. Oh my god, why is this bringing out the valley? What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, right? It's, ew. It's a waft. It's like if a soda farted in your mouth while running by. Like, no, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. It's like, how do I put this? La Croix is to water / bubbly water what White Claw is to beer. The fuck and why? Oh my god, it's totally that way. It is totally that way. Oh my god, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. It's like being crop dusted. It's like being crop dusted by your least favorite beverage. It is not good. It is not good. I don't know what it is with me. Don't worry, I'm just going to set things down. I'm trying not to be tipped. I don't know what it is, but me and like bubbly water, no. Like, I can have water if I'm like really in the mood for it or really, really need it, and I'm like serving it like super duper cold, like straight from the fridge. I could absolutely do that, but like, I would question my life choices. I would honestly question my life choices if I'm like, oh my god, you know what I need? A La Croix. What? No. 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 I would rather accidentally or even not so accidentally, be grinded up on by a total stranger in a club trying to get my number, than willingly drink an aqua. I would rather go to a BBW club and have some dude who looked like the 99-cent store version of Cat Williams slang his barely slacks-covered dang-a-lang all over my kneecap than willingly drink a LaCroix. I'm just saying. I am just saying. I am not the demographic for water or LaCroix especially. Or any, the bubbly waters. No. Can you tell that I actually went through that particular experience? Can you tell that I actually went through that particular experience? It was bad. And he thought he was doing something with that too. He really thought he was doing something with that. No, I promise, no. What can I say? Occasionally I like going to clubs. And here in Southern California, you can find clubs that cater to every kind of speciality. Sometimes they're really great. Other times... And I know that I am a BBW, but there are times that there's a hierarchy in plus size spaces, especially plus size spaces where the more you fit into the category, the more praise you get. And to the point where it almost becomes, fetishistic. Why is that screen is... Sorry, the screen is so wonky. Let me get that. Let's get a little... Pardon me, darlings. There you go. So yes, once, years ago, friends decided they wanted to go to a club that was like specifically for plus size women. Let me be ever so clear on that. Plus size women. Yes, plus size men could absolutely show up, not a problem, encouraged, whatever, but plus size dudes did not really show up to this. There were a lot, and I do mean so many, a lot of dudes. And a decent, quite, the male to female ratio was pretty well down the center, but plus size men were few and far between. Plus size women, definitely there in numbers. And then you got a lot of narrow, raggedy looking dudes. And a few Germans who wanted some efficiency. Honestly, I think I might have fucked up my friend's chances with this particular dude, but dude was sketchy. Know what I mean? Just that bad feeling. So when I came over and, hey, how you, talking to my friend, hey, how you doing? Dude, are you good? Just to see how she was. Suddenly, he had to leave. Nope. Gone. So, when he thought my friend was alone, by herself, he was all up in her business. The moment he knew that she had friends with at the club, he evaporated. Ew. Anyways, what are we talking about? What's going on? How's everybody doing? Having a bit of Puerto Rican eggnog. It's quite nice. I am liking it. I think cold might be slightly better. I'm not wholly sure. But what's everybody up to? Ooh. Okay. Alcohol definitely settled in there. Here we go. Just got done with making dinner. Done a while ago, but my BF had to mix and add some stuff to it. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Relaxing. Oh, I love that. Absolutely adore that. I'm sorry. The after flavor, and I think it's from the Sailor Jerry's. There's like an after flavor to it that I'm trying to figure out if that is a deal breaker or not. It's Have you ever gargled with a very strong mouthwash? Not necessarily a mint one, but just a very strong mouthwash. You know, as the effects of it really start to die down, and you just have like that tang on your tongue. That's what I'm tasting. So many things. You missed me saying some unhinged shit, especially about the texture of flan, because certain textures are not for me. They are not. I am not the demographic for them, and I react like a starlet on her first day. But also, apparently, the coquito brings on my valley accent, which is fucking wild. So, how are you doing tonight, dear? No. Of course, also, I compared water to about the same thing. For me, water, it's about the flavor. It is honestly about the flavor of the water. The flavor of the water is so off-putting so much of the time. When it comes to, like, flan, it's the texture. It's the texture. And it has to be so smooth. If it's not so perfectly smooth, I can't do it. I can't. Oh, no, I can't. No. Oh, you're making some this Saturday. Fuck yeah. We'll see. And I drink a decent amount of, like, coffee. I can do, like, slightly sweetened teas. When I need to drink water, and I try and drink water at least once a day, it's like I chug. I just chug. There's something so vile about water, and I can't tell you what it is. I don't know. Oh God, yes. And the peeps, the sandpaper marshmallows. Which I hate, like, a gritty texture, especially when it's on something that is so lovely and soft and squishy. But I frickin' love the marshmallow texture of peeps, so I can bear my way through the grit for that marshmallow, but damned if I know why. Right, I think maybe that's it. This has almost this had, like, not the flavor of butter, but the like, almost like the texture of butter. Ah, fair enough, fair enough. I don't understand people are like, oh my god, I love water. I drink 3 hydro flasks a day. And it's like these like big, like gallon size, double walled. If you were to drop this on a small child, you'd very severely injure them. Just like it's just 64 ounces at a time. Nah. Nah, dog. That's a nah for me. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not. It's like it's like I I'm trying to quantify this now. It is like kissing somebody else who like they salivate too much and you're not sure if you're that into them. You're like, you know, I don't know if I want your tongue on my tongue. I don't know if this relationship is gonna work out. And they're like, bitch, we are both underwater. I'm breathing for the both of us, or you can suffocate. I'm like, I think I'll drown. I think I'll drown. I'm okay with that. You're like, no, yeah, no. I can't. I hate the taste of water so much. I don't know why. Like, I'm not overly fond of, I guess, liquids overall. I get quite a few of my liquids, or quite a bit of my liquids, in the food. But water is just, it's egregious. It's just egregious. It really is. It really, really is. Just... Yeah, no. Cannot do water. And yeah, you're right. Like, it needs to be ice cold, if at all possible. If it is room temperature. Why? 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 I want my water to be colder than Steve Rogers being pulled directly out of his last flight, okay? Like, I need the water to be so cold that Jack Frost's taint clenches, okay? I need my water to be so cold it is like the surface of the backside of the moon, okay? Just cold, cold. Cold, cold, cold. If it is anywhere near that kind of room-ish temperature, like we're talking above 40 degrees, I start questioning what I did wrong in my life. Right? I am so there with you, Cheyenne. I am so there with you. Pepsi has water in it. My coffee has water in it. Yes, that water does get sped up and spat out a lot sooner because of the caffeine. But I'm pretty sure I will take the aggressive water that has the flavorings of coffee and milk and honey over plain water. As Archer says, fish fuck in it. I can't. I just can't. Oh, God. Oh. Yeah, no, when you're hungover and there's just a regular bottle of room temp water. Because you know how your mouth sometimes will salivate before it shows you the contents of your stomach for the second or possibly even third time? Yeah. 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 Pretty much. Pretty freaking much. Honestly, tap water? Tap water? I'm like, did tilapia spawn in this? I'm like, I have to do bottled water and it has to be cold. It has to be so cold. It has to be so cold. Oh, yeah. Thank you, darling. Ring light behind me, I figured I'd just leave it on for the ambient light sake, although I should probably not have it pointed directly at you poor souls. Oh. We're not getting too deep into that rum cup, though. So I had a bit of coquito, pardon, with a hint of Sailor Jerry in it, and it's good. But my body is definitely telling me, don't go too fast. And then somebody's like, water? I'm like, yeah, you know, I don't like having a hangover, so they're right. Oh, look, oh no, oh no. Thank you, darling, thank you. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to be doing content like early tomorrow, content making early tomorrow, because I feel like curling up in my blanket nest and just passing out. This is a good drink if you want to like chill out, watch some tea, and then curl up like a tiny squirrel and just like, oh my god, that is a cuddle drink. That is a cuddle drink. Like I easily see myself sitting next to somebody and just kind of inadvertently curling up with them. Next thing you know, I come to and somehow we're married. Yeah. Skittle powder. Okay, that's not bad though. It's not bad. I'm not mad at that, to say the least. Right? That part. That, like, I live in Southern California, and we have a pretty decent filtration system, especially for our tap water and whatnot. But so you could taste either the chlorine or the other things that they've been using to clean the water with, and it's not it. The chlorine, the chemical. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Nah. Okay, I'm probably gonna head out in probably roughly 15 minutes because I am feeling ever so lovingly mellowed out. So at the very least, I'm gonna give myself a nice nap, which I have not taken one of those today. And then I'm probably gonna putter around, do some other things once I regain some consciousness. But I will be on tomorrow, probably multiple times if I can think of it. I will post up when I'm going to be on, but I'll probably be on by 5 o'clock each day. I'll be reading tarot cards, and of course, if you have questions you want to ask, topics you'd like to speak on, things that you would like to do, by all means, let me know. Start the banter. I would absolutely adore bantering with people about everything and nothing. I have Hulu and Disney Plus right now, so by all means, we can definitely talk some of those. I'm going back through the Deadpool, Logan, Wolverine movies. I still cannot bring myself to watch X-Men's Origins Wolverine. And, oh, god damn it. What was the other one? Not Logan. The one that came before Logan. It has Lady Deathstrike, Viper, and Silver Samurai. That, and then X-Men Origin Wolverine are like my two least favorite of the Wolverine franchise, or anything that he was involved with. Wolverine Deadpool was fantastic. Fantastic. Absolutely adore it, love it, wonderful. But those were Ryan Reynolds playing the original role of Wade Wilson, Deadpool. They did him so dirty in that role. They did him so damn dirty. But yeah. Oh goodness. Yeah. I'll try and get something set up on the calendar just so you can schedule yourself to be there. That way we're all on the same page. But yeah. Right, like Hugh Jackman is nice to look at, and he does an impressive rendering of Wolverine, and it's not even just it's not the body, because he is not Wolverine. Canonically, he is not Wolverine because of his height. Wolverine is 5'3", 5'4" 300 pounds, bones coated in adamantium. He is almost as broad as he is short. He's barely a few inches bigger than Puck, who was a little person who was on his team for Canada X-Force. He's short. Like, I did like Wolverine, Deadpool, or, Deadpool 3. They got so many of the alternate universe Wolverines correct. And it was funny, funny, that they brought in a canonically short Wolverine, but they made him proportionately thin. And that's not Wolverine. Wolverine is small, but muscular. He is a brick. He is blocky. He is solid. He has thighs that make you know he does not skip leg day. He does not skip leg day, okay? He is there doing the hip thrusts and raises and the abductors, adductors. He works them thighs out. Same thing with the shoulders. Like, he is very brick shaped. Deadpool Wolverine 3, they had him at the right height, canonically 5'3", but they also made him proportionally slender. No. Give me a short king built like a cinder block. Please. Because I've known some short kings who lift and who do strength training exercises. They are little bricks. And trust me, I will build brick by brick if I need to. But yeah, like, again, that was tiny beef that I had with that movie. But then they did fantastic at featuring, like, Wolverine on the cross. Wolverine in Age of Apocalypse. They had the original, like, Wolverine, as in Wolverine versus Hulk. Hey, B! I'm trying to remember. Oh, they had Old Man Logan, aka James Howlett. They had a lot. They had Patch. They had so many good cameo spots for, like, some of the best Wolverines ever represented. Now, I know they brought in Henry Cavill to do the classic white A-frame, jeans, the big muscles and everything. Henry Cavill, in my opinion, Henry Cavill is far, far, far too big for that role. He does not fit the role of Wolverine, and more importantly, he's too pretty. And I do mean that. He is too pretty. Henry Cavill is, he's like, I guess, conventionally attractive. But as Wolverine, that doesn't work. Half the fun of Wolverine is he does look pretty much like a hockey puck. He is not a good looking man in the very traditional classical attractiveness sense. He's got weather to him. He's got age to him. You can tell that life has been rough, but damn it, there's just something about that lantern jaw that makes you want to sit. Henry Cavill just... No. That, and I still have beef with some shit that man pulled, so I guess maybe I'm a little sensitive about him. But yeah, Just saying. Also, Hugh Jackman, I don't ask, my brain, it just put together. Hugh Jackman has played Wolverine at his youngest, or at least his youngest looking, but has also played Wolverine at his oldest on multiple occasions. He played the what do you call it? He played Old Man Logan in Deadpool 3 for the cameo spot, but he also played Logan in the Wolverine movie, which I just rewatched that movie. It was honestly so masterfully done. And movies like that don't tend to stand the test of time, but the attention to detail as to what that timeline was like, and Patrick Stewart was fantastic in his role as Professor X. Hugh Jackman, you could feel the tired just rolling off of him. He played a great Old Man Logan, but he also played a really good, was it Project X? Basically his own doppelganger. Played it so well. So well. Now, that being said, the young woman who played Laura, X-23, in Logan, I am so happy that they got her to reprise her role in Deadpool Wolverine. She was so good. Like, honestly, I want to see Marvel go in and actually bring her in as X-23. Like, she was so good. She was so freaking good. I can honestly see that going so well to bring her in if they're going to try and continue on the franchise, because you can't necessarily have Hugh Jackman forever. That's a very demanding role, especially physically, especially with the particular aesthetic that they ended up wanting to go with. being that jacked and that muscular can actually be very, very taxing on the body. And, you know, Hugh Jackman has talked about this quite a few times. In fact, several of the Marvel stars, male Marvel stars, have talked about the incredibly rough regiment it is to be on, to be camera ready for superhero roles. They are on incredibly low calorie, limited diets for extended periods of time. And then usually like the day of those shoots, especially where there's going to be, you know, skin showing and whatnot, they withhold water, and several of them have ended up in the hospital for it. So yeah. Right, yes. That part. They did. Again, I like the fact that they did incorporate the Deadpool that we already know. They didn't change the universe so much that you couldn't place everything that we've already seen squarely into that world. And they actually gave us a designation for which universe that was. So it'll be interesting to see how they're going to possibly massage, manipulate, or otherwise bring characters in or out. But yeah, I like the fact that, yeah, in Deadpool Wolverine, they did bring in Colossus at the end. You actually got to see them, I should say. You got to see Colossus. You got to see Negasonic Teenage Warhead. You got to see Yukio. And Peter. Oh my god, Peter. Everybody loves Peter. Oh my god. That and all the, like, the Deadpool core, basically, the all those, I almost said deviants. I meant variants, but, you know, same thing. Honestly, with him, same thing. But yeah, like, they did a really good job, and so much attention to detail. So much attention to detail. Heck, the first time around, I watched the foreground. I watched what was going on directly in front. And then on the second go around, I watched the background. The amount of Easter eggs in the background will have you on the floor, especially if you know the lore for Wolverine, the lore for Deadpool, and like a good amount of the history of the MCU at roughly that time frame. So let's say late 90s to early 2000s especially. Yeah. That and the way they... Luckily those things are heavier than hell right now. Luckily I was happy that they brought in Chris Evans. I practically screeched when they brought in Chris Evans. Because I knew it, like, at first I was like, are they bringing in Captain America? Are they bringing in Captain America? What? No. And then the moment he opened his mouth and that thick Boston accent rolled out, I'm like, oh my god, they reprised the original Marvel role that Chris Evans got, which was the Human Torch. They did it so well. They did the Human Torch so damn well. Also, if you watch any of like the big fight scenes at Ant-Man, the one where Cassandra Nova's headquarters basically is, they did so good at bringing in gentle variations of characters we already had seen, known, and loved. Very much so. Like Azazel, they did him well. Oh god. Spike. I believe they had a Cassandra, like not Cassandra Nova, but no, I'm sorry, not Cassandra, Callisto. Like, they had a bunch of really nice gentle variations, but they also used a lot of the original actors and actresses in their reprised roles of the characters that they had originally played. So, like, they had the original Juggernaut, they had the original Lady Deathstrike, they had the original Absolute Mistake that was Jennifer Garner as Elektra. I do like that they had Blade. Oh, so good. I do not like some of the lines that they gave him. I was highly disappointed in some of the dialogue that they gave him. And I'm like, look, I like Blade. I like Blade a lot. He was actually, I think, the first successful R-rated Marvel movie. Fantastically done. Very deserving of that particular type. Basically, he showed not only could you have a rated R superhero movie, you could have a rated R superhero movie led by a BIPOC person, black, indigenous, person of color, by a person who is non-palm colored, and have it be wildly successful. I am not ever expecting Blade to be slapstick or super funny or anything. He is like the ultimate straight man in what he does. But they brought him in and he just had to be so just grumpy. Like I was waiting for that. I was waiting for the quick wit, because that's at least part of what he does. Is he's always got those really good cutting responses. And instead they gave him some very, very questionable dialogue that I'm like, really? And I get that they used Deadpool to make a ha-ha off of that particular instance, but I'm like, nah, your dialogue would have played better if you had not said that thing. I'm just saying. But yeah, Jennifer Garner's fucking Elektra. I just fucking hated it. I hated it so fucking much. Hey Nancy, how you doing, darling? Channing Tatum, though? Was there... I could have sworn that there was another actor who played Gambit. But that aside, I am so glad that Gambit got an actual fleshing out in a Marvel movie, because he really needed it. I enjoyed that they went with one of his original costumes, but yeah, I just Channing Tatum was so right for that role, and he put so much heart and soul into learning the dialect, that Cajun Creole dialect. He put so much work into learning that particular dialect, and he did it so well. I honestly could have listened to him and Wade Wilson just banter back and forth all damn day long. That shit was funny. And Channing Tatum really, I wish he had been able to be a part of at least one of the movies, because I think he really would have done that role justice. And there was a couple times that they could have really used it. But that's me. Anyways, oh, that's right. I'm supposed to be heading off. So let me head off at about now, because I got a few things that I'd like to get done. I will definitely be back tomorrow. I will try and make sure that I get things posted up, let people know what's going on. You know, the usual. I'm also that drink, the coquito. So good. My cheeks are wonderfully warm, and I want to take a nap so bad right now. So I'm going to head off. I'm going to take care of a few things, and I will definitely get back to you. Yes. Okay, so I'll tell you here. One of these days I'll actually also make sure to film this. So it looks like I'm probably going to be renting a room because my original housing fell through, so we're making a little bit of a pivot. I'm still going to look at a few things here and there on my own and see if I happen to come up with anything on my own. But right now I'm just like, okay, we're going to pivot. We're going to do the thing. Once I get moved into a new place, even if it's just a temporary place, once I get moved into my new place, I am definitely going to work on making new corsets and really putting in on things that I love doing, because I've been doing nothing but like trying to find a fucking job and sitting here just kind of stressed out over a lot of things that are completely out of my control. But yeah, like, I think my content making has definitely suffered because I have been so in my own feels about a lot of stuff that has been going on, and I have been not super functional, which sucks. But I really want to get back in and do creative things, especially sewing wise and corset wise, because that's what I want to do. It's a big part of what I want to do is corsetry and putting together that wonderful refined look. And yeah, I miss doing certain things, especially on the creative fronts. I miss doing certain things, but yeah. Hey Putty, how are you doing, darling? So yeah, tomorrow I will probably have even further updates. Right now, I am just waiting for my support network to come on through. Right, yeah. Oh, definitely. I am definitely grateful for the room. I'm just checking a few other places and a few other things. That way, heaven fucking forbid, if the room falls through, I will have other things that I can more easily pivot to, rather than having just like a full brain shut down. I'll just be like, okay, and the next adjustment, a little bit easier. So yeah, it's like this time, instead of, I guess, putting all the eggs in one basket, I'm making sure that I've got contingency plans just in case. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna head out, my dears. I definitely am about to take myself a nice little nap, and oh my god, thank you so much for teaching me how to make coquito. That was super tasty and absolutely adored it. Seriously. And that stuff was good both with and without the rum, so how often does that happen? Thank you so much, Fish. I will see you all later. Have a lovely rest of your evenings, and I will see you tomorrow and Friday. I will definitely always have my tarot cards on me, so if you ever need a read when I'm on, just check those blinks in Lio. It's like $5 a card, and I can do a full read, and I only ever read live. That way you know you're getting what you asked for, so yay. Okay, thank you all so much. Bye!